Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first wild card game in the Flag Football European Championship being played here in Jerusalem at the beautiful Kraft Family Sports Campus. I'm Steve Leibowitz, and we're going to have a matchup today that is certainly of interest to the home team. Israel will be facing Spain. Israel finished second in its group with a record of 3-1. Spain finished third in its group with a record of 2-2, and the winner of this will go into the semifinals and the medals round. So this is a wild card. Our system works in a way where you play all of the other teams in your group in the first 2 days of competition. The top 3 teams qualify for the medals competition, so to speak, but the first place teams in each group have an automatic buy-in to the semifinals, whereas the second and third place teams play against each other, second against third, third against second from each group, and then the winners emerge. So this is a game that you could say is evenly matched. Both teams have what to prove. Both teams probably good enough to be in the semifinal, but only one can make it. So the captains are heading to the center of the field for the coin toss. And you all know you can be able to follow us as well on Facebook and all that other social media stuff that I don't understand. But, you know, I know about email, I know about Facebook, but we also have all sorts of other social media things they've invented since I grew up.
Good morning, Steve.
Good morning.
How you doing?
All right, so what have we got?
Okay, so on Facebook, everybody should log on. They should like our page, the AFI. Share. We're actually broadcasting as well to Facebook. We will have throughout the day different polls, so stay tuned to it. Enjoy and help us out a bit.
All right, in the meantime, Spain has won the toss. They will have the ball first. Israel is on defense, and we're just about ready to kick off. Alicia Martin Miguel is quarterbacking for the Spanish team. They've had a pretty effective offense throughout the tournament. Oh, no, sorry. The starting quarterback is number 10, Barcelo. Rafikas Barcelo. And the first play from scrimmage. Short pass is complete. Immediate pull from Sarit Bailey. Short gain. It'll be second down. And a pass to the middle towards Shauna Sprung, and Shauna knocks the ball down. It'll be third and long for the Spanish team. It's thrown a little bit too high for the receiver. Women don't generally have very high scoring games. 2 or 3 scores will usually be enough for a victory. Short pass knocked down by Bailey. It'll be fourth and long for Spain. I think you'll expect to see the Israeli team lining up at the first down marker, which is midfield. It's called usually a 4-cross. Give them a short pass and try to stop them before they cross the first down marker. That's the general idea. Spain, of course, is looking for a long gain. And it is a short pass, not enough for the first down, forced out of bounds by Fishberger, and Israel takes over on downs. Israel's been changing things up throughout the tournament in terms of the quarterbacking situation, but they've got They've got Abel, number 13, as the quarterback. And Israel's about to have its first play from scrimmage. And a short pass to Schmidman, who gets about 6 yards. We'll have second and about 15. And Shauna Sprung is back as a second quarterback, together with Abel. Abel gets the snap. Shauna has it. She can run, but she's trapped. Throws it away. Incomplete pass by Shauna. The main idea there was to give her an option to either run or pass. She did not have the run. They had it defensed well. She threw the ball into the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. Again, 2 quarterbacks set up for Israel. Snap comes to Abel. Again to Shauna, who can run. She's again defended well. She's looking for a downfield. Had nobody. And once again throws it away. So Spain did their job of analyzing in advance the Israeli 2-quarterback attack and snuffed it twice. So Israel's going to have to now try for a long game. This is where it gets a little bit tricky for Israel, because if you throw it up, what you don't want to do is risk an interception, because that'll give Spain the ball in a very good position. So you want to be careful and at the same time try to get 15 yards for a first down. It's a tough situation. Abel throws too high, nearly intercepted, over Schmidman's head, 4 and out for Israel. So the ball returns to Spain. So we saw that on women's flag football, very often the defense tends to dominate. In men's football, a lot more scoring. At least that's been the experience this tournament. But now we have a situation where Spain has the ball back. Second time with the ball. For those just joining us, there's been no scoring. A good pull by Sarah from Team Israel. Sarah Meisenberg, who also is a national team lacrosse player in Israel, 2-sport player, and really a star player in both sports. Second down. Spain looking short once again, and it's another 5-6 yard gain and a quick pull by Bailey. So Spain is completing some passes, but they're having quick pulls by the Israeli defense. They're giving them the short gain, trying to make sure that they don't get the first down. But it is 3rd and a manageable 5. They have 2 downs to punch it over for a first down. There is no punting in flag football. So really you have a 4 downs to get your first down. Spanish players checking their playbooks. They missed a sack. Bailey got the pull. She thought she got her a little bit further back, but they give a good spot for the Spanish team. And we have 4th and about 2 yards to go for a first down. Usually very tough to make a stop from this position. So they could also go deep and fake a short one, and then you could be exposed. But Israel has a chance to sit the Spanish team down. And a sack. That is a sack by Ben David, and Israel will get back the ball. That was a key defensive play for Israel. If we have a replay, you'll see Ben David with the sack just before she got it off. Israel now taking over the ball for its second possession. Israel has abandoned the two-quarterback system for now. Abel is back in the backfield by herself. Nobody open. She completes it to Schmidman. Schmidman gains about 8 yards. We have second down for Israel coming up after Schmidman gets a quick down and out for a 7 or 8 yard gain. It's coming back. We have second down. I don't know what the reason was for that ball being called back. Maybe she stepped out of bounds before catching it. Could be. Oh, no, I guess there was a sack called before the pass. Sorry about that. I didn't see the sack. And Geffen is broken loose. It was not called as a sack. That was very close to a sack. Geffen falls into the end zone. Touchdown, Israel. The Spanish team thought that there was a sack. It was very close. It was not called in the backfield. The pass got off. It was called a legal pass. Geffen had the ball wide open in the flat, sprinted towards the end zone. They caught her just before the flag, but she managed to fall in for a touchdown. This is the Israeli extra point. Abel looking, overthrows. Weinberg. Can we get let's get we don't have a replay available right now of that Israeli touchdown. Maybe we'll get to see that a little later on because that was a spectacular play. But Israel leads 6-0. Spain has the ball for their third possession. A short pass dropped by number 18, Galeana Ortega. Alicia Galeana Ortega. Sack. Yeah, the Spanish team is still upset. They thought they had a sack on that touchdown pass, but you got to play with the ref's call. We have second down and 20. Spanish quarterback looking deep. Has a open. Sarit Bailey was beat on the play. Number 18 with a touchdown. Galeana Ortega, Alisa Galeana Ortega with the touchdown, and that'll tie the score 6-all. Everything until then was short for Spain. Israel was pulled up, expecting short pass. They went deep. Israel got beat. It is a touchdown. There was a penalty against Israel apparently during the play, but it's irrelevant. So the score is tied 6-all. Very important. Extra point, always important in these games, especially when it's a low-scoring game, to get that extra point. That could be enough for the victory. And it is incomplete. Out of bounds. Bobbled it out of bounds. And let's see that again. Here's the extra point. She had it shot at it, but she bobbled it and couldn't pull it in. So it's 6-6 and Israel's ball. Abel looking to pass. Schmidman was guarded. Schmidman went for a cross, but number 28 for Spain was there. That's Deuce Ana Lil Madre Deuce Suarez. I'm not going to say all that name again. Let's just call her Ana Suarez from now on. Abel looking to pass, throws it away. We've got third down coming up. Israel's offense is really looking stalled on this drive. And Shauna Sprung is in the lineup. That usually means a two-quarterback set. Didn't work last time. Spain had it figured out. Let's see what happens this time. The two quarterbacks are actually split. Shana has the ball, looking to run, throws it downfield, incomplete. Thrown towards Hecht, incomplete, so Israel still has 4th and 20, which is very, very tough to convert. Spain's going to be holding back on it, and what you don't want to do, and I said this before, is risk an interception. If you have to throw it away and make Spain go back to their own 5-yard line and start a drive from there, you don't want to give them the ball on your side of the field. Israel's in a tight formation, 2-quarterback set. Abel, to Sprung. She's trying to run it out of there. She throws it downfield towards Schmidman, but it was a very difficult throw. Schmidman was not really open, and Israel, it goes over and down. So we are still locked at 6-all, and Spain takes possession. Israel's got to be concerned now about yet another deep pass. The short ones they seem to be able to contain. And it's a pass, also a short pass, guarded by Meisenberg, incomplete. 2nd down. The Israeli defense has been terrific, with the exception of that one play that went for the length of the field on a long pass. But on the short passes, Israel seems to have Spain contained. Second down, short pass, number 14. One flag was missed, but Bailey was there to pick up the runner. And so we've got about a 7-yard gain, so we should have 3rd and about 15. The refs are discussing something. Not sure what. It's a ref thing. But they've placed the ball. Everything seems to be ready to go. All right, there was a call against Israel for offsides, and so Spain will have a replay of 2nd down from the previous line of scrimmage. So it's again 2nd down for Spain. Yes, it was an illegal procedure call is what it was. And we have a catch by number 14 and a quick pull by Bailey, number 14. That's Olga Sotillo-Val. Sotillo-Val. We have another penalty against the defense. Holding seems to be the call, and we have an automatic 1st down for Spain. So that is an automatic 1st down, and they're going to get yards. That's a very, very costly penalty for Israel. The referees are discussing among themselves what to do with this. And so there's no yardage, but it is a 1st down. It is yardage. They've changed their mind. And let's see. All right, so they have a 1st down anyway. So it'll be 1st and goal from about midfield. It's a good situation for Israel in that if it was just short of the 1st down marker, then they could have 2 1st downs this drive to go. There may be a call. There is a call. Ben David running into the quarterback is the likely call, although I have to say she seemed to just stand right in front of the quarterback. He's changed directions, and what is really tough for Ben David to avoid that. But the call is against Israel, and the yardage is going to be marked off. So we are still 1st down, but 10 yards closer to the goal. Israel is now going to be in a tough situation. 1st and goal from 15 yards out. The pass down the middle, overthrown over number 18. That was Alicia Galeana Ortega, unable to pull the ball in. She's the one that scored the touchdown last time. Seems to be the go-to receiver for Spain, having a good game so far. So we have second and goal, 15 yards out. Israel's got to avoid penalties. Penalties are a killer, give you a first down and yardage. They've had two this drive. And it is a short pass caught, and then the receiver goes out of bounds. She's at about the 4-yard line. So it'll be third and goal from only 4 yards out. I don't know if she's going to go into the end zone or try for a short gain and then punch it in on fourth down, but into the end zone. She's got a receiver open. Touchdown, Spain, once again, number 18, Alicia Galeana Ortega, and Spain has taken a 12-6 lead. This is an all-important extra point because there won't be that many scores this game, 3 or 4 scores a team probably. It'll be a close game, and those extra points can be crucial. Here's the attempt. And it's yet again Alicia Galeana Ortega, and Spain now leads 13-6. And Israel is staying with Bell as its quarterback. He's had a tough time so far, with the exception of that one touchdown completion to Geffen, which was nearly a sack. Bell takes the snap to Schmidman. Short route, only 5 yards. So we'll have 2nd and 15 for Israel. Down to Schmidman again, but she had 3 defenders around her. Almost an impossible pass to complete. It'll be 3rd and 15 for Israel. And a short pass to Geffen, but she's stopped immediately, and a flag comes in. That is a very lucky flag for Israel. The referee called contact. That's a huge penalty because it gives it, instead of, no, they're calling it against Israel for contact, against the Israeli receiver. I didn't see that. And Israel is being moved back. Yeah. All right, here's the play again. I don't know where the contact is initiated by the Israeli player, but that was the call. So it's 3rd and long for Israel. And we have timeout called by Spain. Spanish coach decides that there was a bit of confusion on the defense and wants to talk about it. And while we're on a timeout, one of these gentlemen can talk about the social media. And we've got, we're sending this live on Facebook and all the other social media things that people know about. And we'll give a shout out to some of our sponsors like Bob Kraft and Dan Kraft, who hopefully are back watching us in Foxborough, and although it's the middle of the night. And we've got Ira and Yael Kleinman as our sponsors, and we've also got Simon Fallick, some of our philanthropic sponsors. There's the looking to pass. Geffen is not open, and we've got 3rd and long for Israel. Oh, we've got 4th down. 4th down with that penalty was also a loss of down. So it will be 4th down for Israel. A long way to go, about 17 yards to try to make a first down. There's a shot looking downfield. Avoids a sack. Completes the ball for a first down. A key play. She avoided the sack that was coming right at her. All that pressure. Found Hecht open for a first down. That was a huge first down for Israel. But once it may be coming back. The referees are discussing. What is the call? Maybe she stepped over the line when she threw the ball. It seems that that's the situation. Let's have a replay. You can watch the quarterback. She scrambles, and then when she throws the ball, they're saying that she passed the line of scrimmage. So that's why the ball is going over on downs, and Spain takes over. Spain is looking now to extend its lead. Right now they're ahead 13-6. Score here would be really difficult for Israel to come back from. So defense has got to step up if Israel wants to stay close. Keep it within a score. Coming back from 2 scores is pretty tough in women's flag football. Got 2nd down, about 15. And a long pass, once again, number 18. But this time, she was overthrown. The defender and the receiver got a bit tangled up. That might have thrown off the timing. Otherwise, it looked like a really dangerous play as it was developing. But it will be 3rd and 15 for Spain. She's looking to get part of it and does. Once again, Alicia Galeana Ortega, who seems to be the top player of the game so far. We're going to be having an MVP online voting contest sometime on Facebook. And keep that name in mind, number 18, Alicia Galeana Ortega. Spectacular receiver. We've got 4th and long right now. Israel's lined up at the first down marker, hoping to give up a short pass and stop Spain from getting the all-important first down. And it is a short pass. That was a very strange play. Sarah nearly knocked it down. I don't even know if it was intended for number 11, but she made the catch. Emma Garcia Trueba with the first down grab. Very, very tough play for Israel. They could have had a stop on that play. The defenders were there, but they fanned on knocking the ball down, and it's going to be 1st and goal for Spain. Looking deep. Well covered. Very well covered on that play. That was Fishberger, Joy Fishberger with the defense. She's really been play, number 18, well. Now we have a timeout by the Israeli defense. I want to ask somebody at a time.
Also at the bottom of your screen are scores from the other games that happened. You stay on. I'll go get the time. We'll find out later.
And here's the snap over the head of the quarterback. That's an automatic loss of down. And we should now have fourth down coming up. 1 second remaining in the half. Only 1 second remains in the half. So this is a crucial play. This is the most crucial play in the game. Right now Israel's only behind by 7 points, one score. But if Spain punches it in right here, it's going to make it really tough for Israel to come back. 2 scores are really hard to return from. But this is the last play coming up. 15 yards, about 20 yards out. The ball towards the end zone, falls incomplete. I don't see any flags. And that is halftime. Halftime, ladies and gentlemen. And we are, remember, you can look at the bottom of your screen and see the scores for the other games that are going on in the other fields. It's updated all the time, in real time. So we are at halftime. Spain is leading Israel 13 to 6, and we have a 5-minute break for the halftime. Good time for commercials. No commercials? We'll be back soon. No commercials. And we're back with the second half. Emma is quarterback for Team Israel has now switched. They are now starting with Emma Ruben Lieberman. This is not anything. Sarit Bailey. And we have second down for Israel. And it's a short completion to Schmidman. And Schmidman. We'll have third down for Israel after two short passes. We now have fourth down coming up for Israel. That was Emma. Emma Lieberman is in at quarterback. Very important conversion for Israel. We've got 4th and 10. They need a first down quite desperately. There's a pass into the middle. It's up in the air and caught by Hecht. That was a tip that should have ended the drive, and instead it gives Israel another life with first and goal. As I yell at Hecht, who has her own cheering section here at Kraft Family Sports Campus. There's a whole group of people wearing T-shirts. Team Hecht. Lieberman, once again, complete pass this time to Geffen. Stein will have second and goal from the 10. This is a really good shot for Israel to punch it in. Got second down. Gidon, you're not allowed to speak from here. I told him, he can't speak. We've got a short gain and we'll have third down. Looking towards the end zone and thrown short of the end zone, caught out of bounds by Hecht. And we will now have 4th and goal for Israel. This is a crucial play. I know I've said that a few times today, but we have yet another crucial play coming up. 4th down from about the 7-yard line, 4th and goal. You don't get so many opportunities. There's a pass to Hecht at the goal, punches it in, touchdown, Team Hecht. Team Israel scores, and we've got the score is now 13-12. Let's see that again. Hecht catches the ball short of the goal, extends her arm over the goal line to score. Big point coming up for Israel to try to tie the score. Otherwise, if you're down by a point, it's being down by a full score in effect. Lieberman looking to pass, throws it incomplete. So Israel still trails, but now the score is only 13-12. So very much in the game. Israel missed an opportunity to tie the score, which would have put it in a different situation altogether. And Spain has its first possession of the half. A crossing pattern, wide open, but a little bit overthrown. It was towards Olga Sotilo-Val. We'll have second down now. 2nd and 20. Short pass is complete. Just going back to her best receiver of the day, Alicia Galliano Ortega. We'll now have 3rd and about I would say, let's call it 10. 3rd and 10. Maybe 12. Nearly intercepted by Bailey. Nearly a pick, and if she had caught that as a pick, there was nothing in front of her in the goal line. The quarterback could not have caught her. Well, that's why Bailey is a defensive player. We've got 4th down. With all due respect to Sarit Bailey, a veteran Israeli player, one of the toughest players out there, all guts, no hands. And 4th down, a long pass towards, tipped up in the air. Luckily for Israel, it fell harmlessly. Israel retakes possession, down by 1 point. We're about 15 minutes before the end of the game, and Israel now has a chance to try to take the lead. But they'll be driving from their own 5-yard line, so it's a long way to go. Emma Lieberman has been doing very well since coming in as quarterback. To the middle. Hecht didn't turn around quick enough. The ball comes off of her hand, and we're 2nd down. That was probably not a wise throw. That's the type of pass that could get picked off right in the middle of the field. If it's not thrown perfectly, it wasn't, but fell harmlessly to the side. Lieberman looks downfield. Again, that same pass to the same spot with the same result. There is a penalty called. Israel could get fortunate and have a call here and get an automatic 1st down. Refs are discussing. Looks like they're a bit divided in their opinion here. It may get waved off. No, it is not. It is against Spain, being marked off. That will be an automatic 1st down. Quick pass to Geffen Stein. It's only good for about 5 yards. So we're about 2nd and 10. Remember, Israel can still get a 1st down at midfield. So they're not needing to gain all that many yards to get the 1st down because of that penalty before. Once again to Geffen Stein. We've got to pull about 3 yards short of the 1st down. So it'll be 3rd and about 3. A little bit of confusion on the Israeli offense. Let's see what they come up with. 3rd and short. There's the quick pass and dropped by Hecht. Thrown a bit hard from that place. Would have been enough for a 1st down, but it went off the hands of Hecht, and it'll be 4th down. This is, I know I've said it before, a crucial play for Israel. They need to get a 1st down and keep this drive going. Otherwise, it goes over to Spain. Lieberman's looking to set up for a short gainer. For a quick shovel. And there it is. To Rivka Weinberg, and it's enough for a 1st down. Just enough, but enough. So Israel will now have 1st and goal from about 25 yards out. It's a long way to go, but at least there's 4 more downs to try to do it. Lieberman looks downfield towards Geffen. There is no flag on that. Could have been another penalty, but it was not called. So we've got 2nd down now for Israel. 2nd down and goal from the 25-yard line. Lieberman needs a bunch of yards. That's too short. That'll only gain him about 7 yards. So we've still got 3rd and about 18. 3rd and about 18. 2 plays to punch it in from here. Not going to be an easy assignment for Lieberman and her troops. Downfield towards Schmidman. She was well guarded. Probably not the most open receiver that she had. Now Israel will have to take a shot into the end zone. We've got 4th and goal. All right, a lot will depend on how much time the quarterback gets. She's got to get her receivers down into the end zone to throw it towards Schmidman. Not a wise throw. It wasn't even in the end zone. I don't know what the purpose was of that call. It was intercepted, but fortunately the defender ran out of bounds even before the 5-yard line, so Spain will take over from its own 4. That was number 33 for Spain. Estefania Sastre Luis. Sorry about the Spanish. Doing my best. Didn't do well in high school in Spanish.
Stephen will remind everybody that go onto our Facebook page at the AFI.
Don't forget to go on the AFI Facebook page. This is being carried live on Facebook. We also have the scores from the other games running along the bottom strip. So we've got all the social media stuff going on now live on Facebook.
Everybody should like it and
everyone
share
should
it.
put likes and shares and vote for the MVPs. There's a long pass downfield, dropped, wide open, number 83. We have the Israeli defender complaining, but didn't matter because the ball was dropped by number 83, Violetta Wixton Oliver. So Israel got very fortunate that time, nearly burned. Short pass off the hands of the best receiver of the day, Alicia Galeano Ortega. And we now have 4th down. Israel can get a stop, get the ball back, and be in the same situation they were in 5 minutes ago, and still need a score. It was that extra point, that all-important extra point, that is making the difference right now, as the score is 13-12. First, you got to get the stop, though. They need a long game. It's thrown, and it is a first down. Shana Sprung got there too late. A huge first down for Spain. It was caught by number 11, Emma Garcia Trueba. It's the first time I remember calling her name today, but that was a huge, huge play for Spain. It gives them 4 more downs to try to score from 25 yards out. So Spain made a clutch offensive play. And there's a short pass completed. Once again to Elisa Galeano Ortega. We have 2nd and goal from about 15 yards out. Looking downfield into the end zone. And it is caught. It is caught once again by Alicia Galeano Ortega. She gets my vote for MVP. I don't know how the voting is going online. We have this live online MVP voting, but she seems to be the star of the game right now. And the score is now 19-6. Israel is in a deep hole. But once again, you can't let your guard down now, because this extra point can come back and be very, very important at the end of the game. If Israel wants to make a comeback, it's got to come all the way back. And it is caught once again by Galeana Ortega. And so we've now got 20-6. Sorry, 20-12. That's what I meant. So Israel is down by 8, which means it's still within one score, because if Israel does manage to score, they can go for the 2-point conversion and a tie. That was completed to Geffen Stein. Got second down. Israel is in kind of a hurry-up offense now. They want to get down and score quickly. They don't want to wait. Want to have a couple of shots at the ball still, so want to save time when you're on offense. Once again to Geffen Stein into the middle, but only good for about 5 or 6 yards. So Israel has a long way to go for a first down, and it is third and about 10, maybe 12. Emma's looking downfield, overthrown. All right, now I've said this before, this is a crucial play for Israel. If you don't keep this drive going and get a first down, it'll go back to Spain, really with a chance to ice the game with a score. And even if they don't score, Israel will get the ball back probably, but with not all that much time remaining. So Israel needs a first down right here. And the long pass downfield, and it falls incomplete. It was aimed towards Tova Führer. Yeah. Whoever you go onto the Facebook page, the names are up there. Vote for the MVP. Time to vote for the MVP on, you think, the viewer MVP on Facebook. All right, Spain is retaking possession. And it's a short pass to number 18 once again. I've called Alicia Galliano Ortega's name a lot of times. If she's not voted the MVP, then something is rigged in this contest. But, you know, it depends on who's online and who's voting. Second down. There's a short pass completion to number 22. Bailey missed a flag, so they get enough for a first down. It is first and goal for Spain. Spain looking to clinch this thing with a score. And there's a sack. Lilach Ben David with the sack. Needed that a little bit earlier in the game. But we have second down. We're at about 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this game, from what I understand. I know that we don't have a clock. Sorry about that, but it's about just over 3 minutes. Running time until the last 2. A missed flag again by Bailey towards the end of the game. It happens a little bit, didn't matter too much, but we'll have third and about 15 for Spain. This is, of course, do or die for Israel. If you don't get a stop here, you don't have a shot to get the ball back and win. We are now at the 2-minute warning, which means we're now in stop time, last 2 minutes of the game. Israel down by 8 points, 20-12. First they need a stop, then they need to drive the field, then they'll need a 2-point conversion just to tie. There's the ball into the end zone. Dropped in the end zone. That would have iced it right there for Spain. But the ball was in and out of the hands of number 14, Olga Satioval. So we've now got fourth and goal. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Not much time. Came off the clock on that play, obviously. Clock stops in the last 2 minutes. A stop time just like in any football game. In flag football international rules, it's running time until those final 2 minutes. 4th down. This has got to go into the end zone. If Israel can make a stop, they'll get the ball back with a chance to tie. And it's thrown short. She's going to try to run it in from here, but she is stopped by Meiselberg, and Israel gets the ball back with about 1:45 remaining. One chance to drive the field and score. I doubt that they will get more than one possession. A 1:41 remain in the game. Israel needs a length of the field drive and a 2-point conversion just to get the tie. Israel has its work cut out for it. We have a timeout called by Spain. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you, we have this Facebook thing going on with live broadcasts. We have MVP voting online. Lots of comments coming in. The voting tally is coming in. May take us a few hours to put together all the results, like on election night on September 18th, but we'll get it to you quicker than that, 17th, right? Well, all the people that are voting for the parties I'm not supporting, I would like to them to come out and vote on the 18th. So, but in any case, for the rest of us, voting for the correct parties. So, without being political, let's get down to business. Israel needs a full length of the field drive now, or it's the end of the line for the Israeli team. We've got the two quarterbacks set up. It didn't work in the beginning of the game. You've got Shana Sprung back in the backfield. Pass downfield to Schmidman. A short gain before she steps out of bounds. That's 2nd down. Sprung and a Bell, both in the backfield. That usually means you can set up a running play for the second quarterback, who in this case is Sprung. It goes to Sprung. She can run a throw. She decides she's scrambling, and she runs. She got away from the defender, running downfield, nearly short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd down and about 5. 3rd and about 5. Israel lining up quickly to save time on the clock. And a short pass to Schmidman. And it is a 1st down, Israel. So the 1 minute and 17 seconds remain on the game. Israel has a 1st down. 1st and goal from 25 yards out. It's all down to this, ladies and gentlemen. 4 plays to punch it into the end zone. I doubt Israel will get the ball back again. Very unlikely, even with the 2 timeouts. So this is it. Once again, Sprung and a Bell in the backfield. This time the snap to Sprung, over to a Bell. A Bell's looking downfield. She's looking to run now, and she does. She gains about 5 yards at the most, and the clock keeps running, so Israel has to use one of its timeouts. And that pretty much clinches it in terms of this being Israel's last possession, because if this drive is stopped and Spain gets back the ball, Israel no longer has the 2 timeouts to stop the clock and have a chance to get the ball back. Now they're down to 1. I imagine they'll be using that during the rest of this drive at some point. So Israel is putting all of its hopes on a score here, and then they'll need a 2-point conversion, which is no easy task. If this game ends in a tie, we can have an overtime. In the playoffs, there is an overtime, and we'll explain that system if it becomes necessary. All right, we've again got a Bell and Sprung in the backfield, 2-quarterback system. Either one of them, one can get the ball, flip to the other, and then that person can then run. Sprung is looking downfield. She's got Schmidman wide open. She dropped the ball. Wide open at the end zone, and Schmidman dropped the ball. A very sure-handed receiver. Let's look at it again. A heartbreaking drop for Schmidman. There she is, wide open, and the ball just falls off of her hands as she was about to cross the goal line. Heartbreaking play for Israel. But they're back, still in this, still a shot. Schmidman still trying to catch her breath. And Spain decides to call timeout. It's actually good for Israel because it gives Schmidman a chance to rest for a moment. But that was it. That was Israel's opportunity to tie the game. It fell off of Schmidman's fingers. And, of course, Israel would have still had to make the 2-point conversion to tie the game. But that was the opportunity. Now they've got to create another opportunity. We've got third down. So Israel has 2 shots left into the end zone. We're just about a minute left in the game. Time is not all that relevant anymore because, well, it's not relevant to Israel. If Spain gets back the ball and the score is tied, they'll still try to score in the other direction. But really, for Israel, it doesn't matter how much time clicks off now. They've got to get it right. They've got to try to punch it in 2 plays from about 15 yards out, 20 yards out. There's a single reverse sprung with a pass. It is intercepted near the goal line, and that will do it. That pretty much clinches the game for Spain. They should be able to just kill the clock from here. They'll have the ball on their own 1-yard line. The Israeli defense is going to try, I guess, to get in there and create a sack or in the end zone and get a safety. That might be their only hope at this point. But pretty much with 1 timeout remaining for Israel, Spain should be able to take a knee after the first timeout is used. So I would say, ladies and gentlemen, that the Israeli women's hopes of a medal, sad to say, are about to end. And Israel has to get her, otherwise she can take the time. Now the knee is taken, and we have a so there is a call against Spain, because when you say you're going to take a knee, you must take a knee immediately. That's a rule in the international rules of flag football. If you tell the referee your plan is to take a knee, you must take a knee. They didn't do so, so there is a penalty. Back to first down from about their own 1.5-yard line. Israel's going to try to do something to cause a safety, but there really isn't very much you can do. Essentially, Spain just has to stay on the playing field and take a knee or a short run, which they did then. So they're on about the 1-yard line. Israel has called its final timeout. But after this, Spain will be able to take a knee and kill the clock. I think that they should be able to run out the clock without running another play. Once again, the score is 20-12. Israel finished its group in second place, but the loss here will mean that, and the victory for Spain will mean that Spain will be in the Final Four in the medals round. Israel will have one more game later today, but it'll be in a game for 5th and 6th place. This is your last opportunity to vote online in our Facebook MVP competition. I already told you who I think, number 18 for Spain, but don't listen to me. Make your own choice. We have another running play and another pull by Lilach Ben David. Israel cannot stop the clock. The clock is running. And pretty much one more knee and this game will be over. We're at 4th down now. Just because of that first play, a timeout had been called, so they could have used. There's another attempt, run. And the ball does go over to Israel. They do have some time remaining. Israel does have some time remaining. I wish I knew how much time, and then I could tell all of you. 10 seconds remain in the game. So Israel is getting the ball back. 10 seconds remaining. The men pulled off something similar to this against Austria with a Hail Mary, but the Israeli, the women don't have a quarterback that can throw it quite that far. So I think what Israel's going to try to do is get one or two quick short passes to the sideline in order to try to gain some yards and then be able to be in a position where they can heave it into the end zone in the last play. Emma Lieberman is back, throws to Geffenstein, who does jump out of bounds about 3 seconds off the clock. So we're talking about 7 seconds remaining, and it's second down and about 40 yards to go for a touchdown for Israel. So the situation is quite desperate for Israel. Emma Lieberman in looking to gain some yards and get the ball out of bounds. If possible, it falls incomplete. Actually, if you get a first down, that will stop the clock. So Israel's right now trying to get it to first down territory and then take a shot into the end zone. But first you got to get that first down. This could be the last play of the game. I don't see how this can go for the full length of the field, but Israel's going to give it a shot. Long pass downfield. It is dropped. Nearly intercepted by Spain. But that is it. That was the final play of the game. Spain has won the game. Spain 20, Israel 12. Spain advances to the Final Four. The host country, Israel, after a great group stage with finishing in second place, is out of the tournament, out of the medals competition. They'll be playing for 5th or 6th place later on today. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being with us. Don't forget, we've got all this live Facebook thing going on. You can watch us live on Facebook throughout the day. You can also vote for MVP. You can do all the other fun social media type of stuff. So get to it.